It's a big question. Can I get a mini session? Sure. What's the difference between a mini and a full session? That's what we're going to get into today. It is mini session season. It is the time of year everybody's thinking about the mini sessions that they need to book for their family photos, so they know they've got the photos they need for their Christmas cards and all the holiday gifts and all of those things. But what makes a mini session different than a regular family session? There is a very clear answer, and no, it's not the timing. I think a lot of people think that. They think, I need 15 minutes. I want a 10-minute session. I don't need a full hour. But there's way more than the timing that's going to make it different. Every photographer might have different flows or reasonings for offering a mini versus a full family session. So I can only speak to my experience and what I offer. A full session is all about really finding out who you are as a family and embracing that and getting the photos for you that not only represent your family, but that you want hanging on your wall forever. We're gonna get photos of all of the small relationships that exist, the mommy and kids, the kids together, the individual kid photos. We're gonna get every image in a full family session that I think that you could possibly want to frame and hang on your wall. And I'm talking the kind of images that you frame, hang up in your hallway, smile at when you walk past them, and then they just live there for a year. I'm talking about the kind of images that 10 years from now, when you're putting together your kids' book to showcase because they've graduated high school, they've moved out, and you've got to showcase these photos, you're gonna pull these photos out and be like, oh my God, I still remember the feeling that we were having at that time in our lives. That's the photos we're gonna get from a full family session. It's capturing the spirit of your family. It's capturing each and everyone's individual personality, the small groups, and building you these legacy images. And so it's not that we require more time to do that. It's that we wanna make the space for those images to be created and to make sure we're capturing all of the things that your heart can desire. You're dressed, I'm there with a camera. We're gonna get all of the things that really will mean the most to you today, a year from now, 20 years from now. A mini session has a whole different goal. The goal of a mini session is to capture a few photos to get you exactly what you need for that immediate need. And in this case, typically it's holiday photos or photos you'll use for your holiday related events, cards, all of those things. So in a mini session, they are much shorter time. And also there's no flexibility for your family's personality. It's just the way they're kind of formatted. I like to do 15-minute sessions. And in that 15-minute, before you show up, I know these are the 5 photos we're gonna get. We're gonna get a full family here. We're gonna get a dad and kids here. We're gonna get a mom and kids here. We're gonna get a couple photo here. We're gonna get individuals, and off you go. I'm photographing during a mini session to hit my shot list because those are the ones that I know you need for that immediate need, in this case, your holiday card. There's no room for flexibility to meet your family's vibe. Now, is your photo going to be exactly the same as everyone else who books a mini session? To be honest, it can happen. I try really hard not to because that just feels stale to me, and that's not really who I am. So I like to size you up really quick and get some fun photos that are a little different for your family based on all the other families that I've also photographed within that mini session day. But we're hitting the same shot list. I've made a shot list. We're hitting those needs. Also, your gallery is obviously much smaller. With a mini session, you're gonna get a handful of photos and you're gonna pick only the few that you're contracted for to hit your needs. But that's why mini sessions so great. I always book mini sessions for my family as well because I know we've taken these awesome, gorgeous photos during the year that are the ones I'm gonna hang. But for just an updated, this is how tall my kids are during the fall, right before I send out the Christmas cards, I'm good with 2 photos. I'm good with just one really great one. So mini session, that's the point of a mini session. But it should not replace your family photo session. You should not say, oh, we're not gonna take photos on the beach because we did a mini session 2 years ago. They're just 2 different things. I do sometimes find too that people think that they want a mini session. They'll say, hey, when are you offering minis? I need to get some Christmas card photos. And then we talk and it's like, your family doesn't go to parks. Your family's not coordinating outfits on a random Saturday morning kind of family. So we could do that. But also we could pick a different day and go to the beach where you surf every weekend, or go to the marsh where you put your boat in and really capture your family. Mini sessions, because you're just fitting in your family into the framework that's already been established for you, you're not getting that personality that we can really get with backdrops and posing and all of that stuff, which is okay. They're just two different things. And I do know this time of year, I think it becomes a little muddy. Every photographer is offering a mini session. Every family is looking for a mini session. But what makes that different? And so I just want to explain a little bit about where I'm coming from as why you could book a mini or a family. They both are really great. You get really great photos out of both. They just serve different needs, and getting an opportunity to figure out what your wants really are is really helpful before you book anything, because then you just know what you're getting into. Now here's the thing, come fall, mini sessions are booked based on the photographer's availability, right? So you're going to go in, you're going to see these are the dates that the mini sessions are being offered. This is the location, and these are the time slots, and you're going to pick that. The availability I then have for full family sessions is smaller because some of my dates are going to be mini. More importantly, we have a very short window of time before everyone wants to have all their photos edited and ready to go so they can order their cards and get them shipped back to them. The 6-week window of time, which by the way, still has my kids in school, still requires soccer on weekends and ballet practice and Girl Scouts, and I still got to cook dinner and travel for this meeting and go, right? We're still living our lives in those 6 weeks. You are too. We're having to fit your session into that framework, which can mean availability is a lot more limited. Mini sessions are great because it does allow you to just book on your calendar right away. I know the date, I know the time. Is this going to work with our sports calendar? That's really convenient. But if you jump in early, you do have the availability of saying, what other days work for you? This is the location that just makes the most sense for our family. And it does give you more flexibility to say, hey, weekends are a no-go for us. Well, I'm going to hold mini sessions on weekends because that's the majority of time that works for families. But you might look at all the available mini sessions and be like, that's just not a vibe for our activity calendar this season. If you jump in early enough, we can pick a weeknight at a location of your choosing. So then we're not only getting photos that really represent your family, but that are much better for your own calendar. And isn't everything just about servicing the family's calendar? Mostly, kind of is sometimes. That's the answer. Mini versus family, two different things. They meet two different needs. Both really great, both fantastic options. There is a difference in the two of them. And if you have any questions, never hesitate to just shoot an email. Hey, I really want photos. I think I want minis. Maybe I don't. There are times people are like, I want a full family session. I'm like, nah, I think you actually just need a mini. Let's just get you a mini. We've got the options. But the dates go fast. They are limited and they do book out. So get on that real quick. All the information is definitely down below on my upcoming minis. And I've got some great information on what to wear for your mini sessions and all that good stuff. So go below, click through the links, and shoot me an email if you have any questions.